There's another edition of Social and Community News Television. I am Olayinka Shodunke. In this package, we bring you the relevance of Ijamido water to the people of Ado Daughter Awori as the Olota of clock throne of his forefathers. The second report is about the life of the people of that local government area of the state, one of the metropolitan communities in Ogun State. Passing to the next edition of Come on board. Welcome back. Ota is an ancient settlement of the Awori. Into history, the Awori of Ota migrated the cradle of Yoruba when Ominire, a great hunter, to Ife after an expedition. 3 years ago, the ancient community united with one voice and installed Bero Adeyemi Obalanlege as the new Olota land, and this brought about a sturdy anniversary on the throne of his forefathers. OGTV Social and Community News captured the celebration, special emphasis on the Ijamido. Here is our guide.
Culture at its best. The situation at the Ota Awori land, where people from all walks of life thronged the palace of Olota of Ota, with Oba Abdul Kabir Adeyemi Obalanlege Lanlege Eku as a celebration year of his forefathers. Installation of new chiefs that will assist him in the discharge of his trust. Different deities were also worshipped as part of the activity. As an ancient and of both Lagos and Ogun State, prayers became necessary. The reason for continuous prosperity during the reign of the monarch. The ceremony also witnessed it to Isiki compound, spirit of Ijamido stream, the symbol of unity, also known for its healing power. Ijamido stream at Ota, one of the 4 major quarters that made up the Ota community, namely Osiota, Otuota, and Ijano. This river remains so for the good. In actual fact, Awori Ota believed that Ijamido water is a source of strength for Ota people.
Ajani, la ma fi pe ya. Ìyá máa dá wa lóhùn tá bá sọ lásìkò yẹn ó dáṣẹ ni torí tí n bá ń bá yín sọ pápásìkò yẹn àwọn ẹ̀mí mímọ́ ìyá máa dá yín lóhùn ìwé tí máa yẹn bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀pà yín náà mọ̀ kò mọ̀ sí ara.
Head of Isiki family in Osiota of the four that Awori land, Chief Bamboye Osunlabu, the significance of Ijamido stream to the stool of Olota.
Ijamido River is so important to not the whole of Ota, because when it was Ijamido that, any settlement without water, that settlement will never. That was discovered by my family that aided the settlement of the first settler in Ota. The magic power of Ijamido is very powerful. It contains so many natural powers, curative, requesting for anything from the deities. Ijamido is it still remains the symbol of because so many projects in Ota are named
Olota of Ota, Kabir Lanlege, whose reign people say has brought about total infrastructure turnaround to the ancient Ota Awori land, on the importance of Ijamido to Ota people, and joined all sons and daughters of Awori land for the development of their homestead.
From the time immemorial, Ijamido stream it heals. If there is any kind of sickness, if we take it heal us. It is spiritual. We've always believed. We also use it to pray. If you pray with Ijamido's water, it will come to pass. And if you do otherwise as well, it shall come to pass. It's also a source of unity for us. It is so spiritual. Every year we worship
Ijamido. Miatura is one of the very attraction sites in Ota Awori land to plead over seekers and worshippers world over who believe in the efficacy of its supernatural power. But sadly, it is now a shadow of itself, begging for attention in all areas.
Government decided to excavate some of the soil because Ijamido, and that actually the end there. So I had to step in. I spoke to the commissioner, permanent secretary, so they stopped the excavation, and we are doing, because we have to appease for it to, so that is going on. God's grace, Eledumare, working on it.
Ogun State Engineer Noimot Salako Oyedele, Ota indigenes, their voices on the reign and under the current monarch.
Third year anniversary. nǹkan dáadáa lè mú wá sí ìlú Ọ̀tà ní àtúbọ̀ tún ga jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Kábíyèsí Ọba Abdulkabir Adéyẹmí Ọbalánlẹ́gẹ́ has most of the states. He has been doing so, brought a lot of into Ọ̀tà and Awori Kingdom in
celebration also witnessed visits to some projects currently going on around and Ọ̀tà community. Gbenga Adekoya, OGTV.
Ọ̀tà now is a ancient Agrarian or Delta of Ogun State that shares boundary with Oyo. Okpeji is bounded in the north with Erua and Igbora and Lalate, all in. For over 200 years now, Igbo tribes have been peacefully in Okpeji, namely the Yoruba, Igbo, Ororo, Egun, with a few people from Togo, a West African neighbor. OGTV Social and gives us a short history of this peaceful community. Our guide now is Yusuf Ganiyu.
Is a metropolitan community in Odeda local government area of Ogun State that share boundaries with Igboora and Lalate in Oyo State.
Okpeji is a metropolitan place. Different kind of people all over Nigeria community. We have a lot of people and so the LS who are representing or head of all those communities. We have the Fulanis, we have the Bororos, who are those here either within or outside. Have the Igedes. We also have the Guns. We have the Togos. We have the Abashas. So we have the Efik, we have the Igbos. So we have also here. They're all living together in peace and harmony.
This community of Ibadan, farming and occupation activities. They are also into fishing too, taking full advantage of Ogun.
Okpeji used to be a very viral trade center. You know, during the days of our colonial era, it is very, very important for the white people to settle where they know they are going to be business. Buying and selling is their work. In this area, we have 2 train stations, about 2 kilometers away from each other. There is a very big business. This is the food basket of the nation.
Okpeji to be a center for buying and selling colonial era because of its vast and arable land that is rich in agricultural potentials. Cohabiting peacefully with the Ori, Egun, Fulani, Bororo, and live among them in the community.
Kò sí wàhálà rárá ẹ̀kọ́ èjì àti àwọn Hausawa bí báyìí àti gbogbo èdè táwa ẹ̀kọ́ èjì àti Fúlàní kò sí wàhálà rárá àwọn ará ẹ̀kọ́ èjì.
Ìlú omi jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tá a bí àwọn náà tún ti ríre náà ilẹ̀ ọ̀pẹ́jì bí náà àjọṣe wa ó dúró déédéé kódà ibi táwa ìgan àwa fúnra wa náà. Wọ́n mú wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwa náà tí àjọṣepọ̀ wà lẹ́yìn wa kò sí.
Akweji has been existent, but despite that, there has not been meaningful development.
Pé kíléèwé lè jẹ́ lílò fáwọn ọmọ wa torí láti bí àwọn ọmọ ń fẹsẹ̀ rìn lọ sí òkè ọ̀nà láti lọ kàwé. Ìyà ń jẹ àwa òbí lórí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó lè wá káwọn ọmọ wa kàwé la fi gbìyànjú ṣùgbọ́n ṣáà ṣe títí apá ìjọba ràn wá lọ́wọ́ nípa ti máa kàwé bí wọ́n pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ gan gbogbo wọn ò lágbára tó lè fi ọ̀pọ̀ náà ló wú kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ka àti wọ́n lè fi máa kàdà lọ sí òkè ọ̀nà ní ojoojúmọ́ ilé yẹ fáwọn ọmọ àfẹ́kíjọba ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
The people have self-help projects which include hospital, school, police post and electrification of the community. This narrow bridge was commissioned in 1960.
They built the bridge, if you look at the side, was commissioned one of the Awolowo associates in 1960. That was when that bridge was built. A better advantage we have because our people are involved. It is easier to transport their products and all the products we provide in Okweji through the train stations. So Okweji town, and we have another one in Shanuti. So everything does, or you want to take to the can get it from here through the train station via the railway Okuta or to Lagos.
The community believes that government at all levels to look into the geographical location of the area and tap into the natural resources and for national development.
ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé ibi tí ó bá ti sí ojú ọ̀nà kò sí nǹkan ọ̀pọ̀ abẹ́yìn jọ kẹ́ ẹ̀ torí Ọlọ́run kẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe.
Kò tí ì tó wá lò báyìí wá kí wọ́n fún wa ní ọjà ìgbàlódé abẹ́ wọn ní ọjà ìgbàlódé sínú ẹ̀ bí a máa rí àwa láti ná ọjà ṣọrọ̀ ajé ń bẹ.
Okweji people are known to be very accommodating. of one's and religion in the area is always welcome by the indigenes. Yusuf Ganiyu, OGTV Social and Community News.
I believe we as a nation can further learn coexistence of different ethnic groups as seen in Okpeji. Many thanks for that educative feature. Now to a personality of the week. Samuel Achifule is a Nigerian-born scientist and medical researcher, and he was a pioneer of both fundamental and applied researches